Did the 1988 anime series Gunbuster imagine a future 2023 that reflects where we are in society today? Or does the movie totally miss the mark? Hi folks, welcome back to the 10-Second Film School. I'm Prof. Linus, thanks for tuning in. As a follow-up to my video last year on the movie Soylent Green, where we picked apart the details of the movie to see if culture and society was reflected aptly in the show, I will do the same this year with the OVA series Gunbuster, in which part of this series is set in the year 2023. This video isn't going to be a spoiler or review of the show, there are plenty of those, but I thought it would be nice to look at the series from our point of view now that we are living in the time period that is depicted. This directorial debut of Hideaki Anno is a 6-part miniseries by Gainax that aired over an 8-month period from 1988 to 1989. And it just came out on Blu-ray last month with a brand new English language dub, which is remarkable. Given that the series came out in 1988, I think that the overall world building of this anime definitely demonstrates intelligence and foresight. Gunbuster actually spends more time in 2032 and 2048, 9 years and 25 years from now respectively, but the second episode is set approximately 6 years after 2015, and factoring in time dilation, 2023 is one of the years that the show passes through. The series depicts a highly advanced Earth equipped militarily with giant mechas and ships that can travel at warp speed. The best thing about the series is the tilt towards more narrative-focused science. All the ships are moving at faster than light speeds in this story, and the writers took time dilation into consideration when writing the plot. The travelers in the spaceships moving away from the Earth experience time as moving slower than a stationary observer monitoring the same event from Earth. Theoretically, a vessel traveling at light speed for about a day and returning to Earth might find that 3 months have elapsed on Earth since their departure. So anyway, these hot babes go into space to vanquish a space alien threat, with success, only to come home to a world that is no longer recognizable to them. Pretty awesome if you ask me. As far as things in the series that seem sort of close in actuality to our time period, the show depicts a world where humans and aliens are not yet coexisting. Earth is populated by humans only, and therefore the tech pictured is still meant for human interface. The Japanese subway cars look the same, the fashion of the characters don't seem too out of place. We do see aviator glasses, but people still wear aviators unironically today. And this is cool. The characters are wearing what seems to be removable masks in episode 2. Japan is still seen to be using their current flag. The characters use the metric system and adhere to a Julian calendar. They use radar just like we currently do. And weirdly enough, they use coin-operated vending machines in this future world. The machines dispensing what looks to be Western-looking food, donuts, box sandwiches, and drinks. But by far, the coolest aspect of Gunbuster's futurist illustration is the few scenes where you can see characters using iPad-like devices, and there's even a depiction of what looks like a Zoom call at one point in the series. As far as elements that turned out way differently than our current 2023, spaceships are equipped with Earth-like artificial gravity, and their ships can clearly travel faster than the ones today. The robots we have at our disposal today aren't comparable to the mechas that we see, but given that we're already controlling drones with AI, we shouldn't be too far off. 3 areas where I might have wanted some more conscious futurist tinkering. It would have been nice to see a more international future with people from all sorts of backgrounds. I did find it curious that both Japanese and English text can be found in this world on the vending machines and on the equipment displays. It would have been fun to imagine future countries that wouldn't have existed in 1988. According to the screenwriters, the Soviet Union still exists in this timeline. The military guys are seen wearing headsets and post-Napoleonic era military hats. I don't know, maybe those areas would have been an opportunity to be a little bit more imaginative. That being said, Gunbuster is a pretty solid science fiction with a unique take on what 35 years in the future would look like. The time it took to traverse great distances was way more realistic, similar to the space travel that we saw in the show The Expanse. And they did include some details that made the film seem otherworldly, like the mention of Andromeda cakes. They never explain what these are, but I love all sorts of sci-fi world building. Gainax even went so far as to release a series of shorts that explain the science of the show, and these aired between episodes and are available on the Blu-ray disc. Just for curiosity's sake, if you want to watch another episode of a show that references 2023, check out the 80s Twilight Zone episode titled Quarantine. The first scene speaks about a person who was cryogenically frozen on June 18th, 2023, so it'll be a trip if you watch the episode this week. If you enjoyed this mini lecture, be sure to hit the subscribe button and follow me using the social media links you see on the screen. I am at 10-Second Film on TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, and Reddit, and 10-Second Film School on Instagram. If you wish to provide more support, you can help by purchasing a copy of my course textbook, which I edited through Cognella Academic Publishing. A link will be in the description below. You can also visit my Patreon page, which is at patreon.com/10secondfilm. Your contribution will go so far towards helping me create more videos for this channel. Thank you so much in advance. This is Prof. Linus from the 10 Second Film School. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.